How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carlson here. It's time for the originals. It's episode number 9 of season 3. So I'm excited to get into this episode. It was very tense, very revealing as well, that last episode with, I was finding out a little bit more with Cammy. Not exactly a saint, but to be fair, who is? I mean, to be fair, with her story, there did seem to be an aspect of her sticking up for her friend. So it's not a story, though, you know, she talks with confidence about, is it? So, yeah, but it was still very investing and very nerve-wracking, considering how unhinged Aurora is. But other than that, it was really, really good stuff, especially when it came to, well, we finally got a bit of an inkling about where Rebecca is. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this episode. So with that said, it's episode number 9 of season 3 of the originals. Let's go.
This stake ensures I feel everything. The aching cold.
The aching cold.
The suffocating darkness. The burn of my veins crying out for blood.
Jeez, that's hell.
Agony.
I'm afraid that was my final offer.
He was not gonna get fucked over by you guys. Peek! Hey.
Hello, sister.
Tell me that it was Christmas.
Oh yeah, it's Christmas season. It was on the Vampire Diaries, and it is here.
A good idea for he and I to spend hours together in confined spaces, given that the prophecy foretells one family member felling another.
Yeah.
You don't think he would hurt you?
No, he would hurt him.
It should do nicely, at least until I install a suitable regent to shepherd the local witches.
Jesus.
Well,
Now that Davina's been
See,
exiled.
the last regent was shunned and the one before that murdered. No one's really eager to step up.
Yeah, it's like the
As a
seat's
member of this
cursed.
organization,
Kind
you
of like
should
the
know
second
that we
Red
do
Bull
not
seat
wait
in the
for men
F1.
to-
Than anywhere else. Now, what kind of fool does that make me?
My feelings for Elijah are complicated.
Big time.
But that
But
doesn't mean that I love you any
She is
less,
trying
Jack.
to win Jack back.
Please, please, come home.
What if the fire spreads to your home?
Okay. I'll meet you there.
There we go. She wants this reunion. She doesn't want this family to be torn. She doesn't want her and Jackson to be torn, which is understandable.
Lunatics actually believe the prophecy. You don't, do you?
You'd be
Well,
foolish
things have
to ignore the
happened.
manifestation of these omens.
We can't be killed, Elijah.
Prophecy does state one of us will fall by family.
Well, I would never harm you. You killed half the Navy rescuing me.
Not that it's gonna happen, because, yeah, not gonna be that dumb, but I do love the idea of the repeated instance, one will fall by family. What if it means someone pushing you down a flight of stairs? No harm done, you're not gonna die. But you fall down the stairs. What if Elijah pisses off Klaus so much? See, that's what I would do. Hey, technically one falls by family. I fall down the stairs. So it's dumb, I know, okay, but I just can't help but think about how prophecies can be very, very tricky buggers, especially with wordings and all of that. And I just want to be, I just want to be funny.
I'll warn you, I'm armed.
Damn. Aye! You bastard! Holy shit! Well, they got what they wanted. Fuck!
I am the definition of worthless. I try to make a difference, but there are things lurking out there in the shadows.
Honey.
And in the face of them, I am nothing. Do you understand?
Oh my god.
It's Lucian to visit and ask him really, really nicely.
Hey, do you mind, locking yourself away?
I'm afraid we have a far more urgent problem.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I am the prettiest urgent problem you have ever seen.
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
opened this gym for... Yeah, witches and vampires have been fighting for power since this city was a swamp, but we are all New Orleans. And now you're gonna hand over
We are
9
all New
powerful
Orleans.
covens to some outsider.
Which business ain't your business? I think you should back off.
Which business
Or
is
what?
that?
You gonna get another little teenage girl to do your dirty work?
Shit. Pushing him, isn't he? Oi.
And I think I just got that. I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna take back the Regency.
There we go.
But you ain't gonna like what I'm gonna do with it.
Uh-oh. Better than putting, Van Wen in the, hands of the Strix and all of that. But that's it. There you go. That's Smirk. He was trying to push him. You know how it's like... Yeah, I guess it's a good analogy because he was beating up the, punch bag. But you know how it's like, oh, you're not strong enough. And you keep pushing someone. You keep goading someone until they snap. They snap. That's what he was doing, but on more magical essence. Because he wants Vincent to step up. Boom. So he's like, fine. He snapped.
Us dark things often find we need that light the most.
Ooh.
What you do not see in yourself, others see in you. You do matter.
All right. This is
Your darkest day. Tomorrow will be better.
This is probably one of the
day
best
after
things
better
Klaus has
still.
done. Oh yeah.
You will go on.
Haley healed her.
Ah!
This is poison. This is an assassination.
I fucking hate them! First they do this shit to Rebecca, and now Freya. The Strix can go and fuck themselves.
If I'm going to save my sisters, I can't be worried about you. Right now, the safest place for you is with me.
Oh,
Please.
look at him being oh my god, this ship.
And I have our own place now. Although we still can't manage to stay out of Michelson drama. You don't seem to mind the family drama when you need something from us.
Uh-oh.
Like a decent dress or a babysitter.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me, Haley. Are you a friend? Are you family? Or perhaps...
From the prophecy. No. Giving her a bit more juice.
As will my power. Just this once, sister.
Both brothers helping! Although Elijah can't see!
Good luck, sister.
At least Finn's helping!
Lucas!
What, she's burning up because the hospital's out of the question?
I don't think the hospitals can treat this shit!
Control yourself.
Time out! Foy!
Dear brother, I have control.
At peace. Zen. Oh! Whoa! She just went like that! Jesus Christ! Oh!
Hold her.
Let's go, Freya. Let's go. Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
Well, that was annoying.
Rebecca is just amazing. You know, whether it's bloody hell or even something like that, it just kills me.
But they fought like hell to protect each other today. I
It's
respect that.
inspirational, isn't it?
I was born to love you, Haley. If that means I have to deal with the Michelsons, then okay.
Oh, no.
Yes, I know it's not exactly a bonfire, but I improvised. Come on, let's
Not a selfie!
Our wishes and
Not a
then burn
selfie!
them. Strangely, I don't recall wishing for an influx of enemies, and yet, year after year.
How odd. Forever on Santa's naughty list.
I love this!
It's okay. My wish already came true. We have this moment.
Get another selfie, come on. Come on. Ugh. It's the best you can get, really, isn't it?
Who is it?
His name's Vincent Griffith.
Ah, the witch who was once inhabited by Finn Michelson.
Yeah, that's him. And he isn't gonna be so easily bought. You have a Merry Christmas now.
I'll run away from love if you run toward it.
She heard that as well. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. They are really severely pushing this ship, and it needs to happen. Where's the mistletoe?
Think of all the ways she could have hurt you.
She didn't. Klaus. She didn't. Because of you.
Because of him. Knight in shining armor. Kiss, 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 kiss.
The amount of times you've been there for me.
What scares you, I want to tear apart. I do not wish to watch you from behind glass, Camille.
Damn.
What do you wish?
Come on. Finally! Oh, God. Who has Finn?
You wanted me, you got me.
Churches celebrate fairy tales, guardian angels,
Wow!
saints. But cemeteries hold concrete proof that not one of those things can save you from the inevitable.
All right.
Yeah, watching you too.
It's
Ballsy.
very brave.
Ballsy.
A vigilante witch that fears no vampire. Or so it seems. But I know someone you do fear.
Shit.
So
No!
I'm certain Finn Michelson will.
No! What the
No.
I'm afraid so.
Will you make your peace? Will you fight?
Freya can try something else.
What if we run out of time?
Do we have to dagger her or some shit? I guess.
Who's next?
Friend or foe that comes at you, so do it, Elijah!
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's it. Elijah would be adhering to the prophecy.
Elijah, do it!
Oh. Oh, Elijah. I mean, he had to, though. But he doesn't want to adhere to the prophecy.
Yeah. A beautiful day. And here's to an even better tomorrow.
No! No! No fucking way! What the fuck? No! We can't have anything nice. We can't have anything nice. But I mean, this is what I meant though when I said, when it was all happy, it was all nice, you know, Christmas feeling, it's all great. I said something's gonna happen because we can never have nice things on this show, and lo and behold, oi. You know what sucks as well? I felt like this was probably my favorite episode ever. And yet we had that ending. So I don't see. I don't know what's going to happen though, because I mean, Cammy, yeah, but yeah. And the thing is, Aurora would have compelled her to kill herself. There is a lot more deliciousness that comes from that in her mind to kill herself. So yeah, but I am also conflicted as well because I don't. Yeah. Aurora's absolutely fucked up though because of the fact that, well, now Klaus is going to absolutely go ballistic. Yeah. It's a mistake. It's a huge mistake. But that even depends on if Cammy is actually dead. Because I don't know. I don't know if because with Klaus, it would make like he loves that spark of humanity in Cammy, that darkness that Aurora thrived on. I think Aurora put vampire blood in her system potentially. Just because of the conversation we had in the last episode. Again, Aurora loved that part of the darkness that she feasted on, and it would be a real fuck you against Klaus, wouldn't it? In terms of, well, she's part of the Rebecca line. So, yeah. Because there is also that factor on if Rebecca does die, then Cammy dies as well. And it's this whole situation of, if I'm going down, she's coming with me. So I don't think, I think Aurora put vampire blood in her system to ensure that, she is not linked to Klaus in any way or something like that. B, and again, if I'm going down, she's coming down with me. In terms of if Rebecca does die at some point. But also, it's to blot out that humanity that Klaus really feels, funnily enough, compelled by when it comes to Cammy. So, and how delicious is it that, part of me is always a part of, it is that crazy ex-girlfriend vibe. A part of me will always be a part of her. Yeah. So, I'm assuming Aurora did put some vampire blood in her system and all of that. Just to really stick it to Klaus. Because, I mean, she could be outright dead, but I think this works so well and so... It's so maniacal, it's so crazy, it's so batshit insane, and it works well for Aurora to react like that, to kill her, to make her a vampire from her own blood, by the way. And yeah, I mean, again, she could be outright dead, but I think it's just absolute. It would just be absolutely fucked up if there is this whole essence of not just a part of me is always going to be a part of her, right? But also, Rebecca does die. Hey, if I'm going down, she's coming down with me. And yeah, because I'm not dying whilst you and Cammy could swan off and be happy. So she's coming down with me. So that's why I think she's made her a vampire. I'm scared about where this direction's going to go with Cammy being a vampire, so But would she want it? Just like with her, yeah. Because we had this dance before. And, yeah. Not with Cammy, of course, but with her uncle. But, yeah. I'm just taken aback by that ending. Holy shit. And again, I mean, when it comes to this episode, it's probably my favorite. I mean, I was yeah. Holy shit. There was a lot that I really loved about this episode. And that, I mean, the stakes were high when it came to Rebecca, and she still got that, yeah. She still got that curse. I know that they talked about the Strix having an insurance policy on them in terms of, well, if Rebecca does get found, and thus there was this curse on her arm and all of that that made her all Ripper-like. But also at the same time as well, it's like an insurance policy on an insurance policy. Because of the fact that, well, they did cut it off, but yeah. See, I don't know if it's like the Mark of Cain in Supernatural, where you can't, like, exactly, I guess, amputate your arm or whatever. It'll still be a part of you. Because that could be another way I was thinking in terms of, well, you know, yeah, maybe. But, I mean, it was a way to further the prophecy thing. Because I guess technically that counts as fallen by family, right? And you could see that Elijah didn't want to do it, but I mean, it was the only way, wasn't it? Because otherwise, well, Rebecca's going to go batshit insane. So, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, it was just an insane episode. I'm still processing that ending and what it could mean, because I didn't even get to the full extent of what would happen if she was actually dead. But I'm so leading into my belief, my theory, that she's got Aurora's blood in her. Because it works so well, it makes so much sense that it's like, well, I don't need to work it out and all of that. You know, when, you know, the math is mathing, it adds up well, all that jazz. It makes perfect sense that you've resigned yourself to the belief that it's an actuality. But there is also the idea, well, Cammy could be dead. No vampire blood in her system, all that. I mean, that could also work in terms of, well, now you can't get her back and all of that. So, yeah. Because I was also thinking about the fact that now Vincent is running Regency of the Coven of New Orleans. Now, there is also an important element to that. Because we know with Davina, she gets one resurrection. Which was botched because of the fact that, of course, there was that sabotage to bring Esther back. So, yeah. And not just that, though, but Vincent and Cammy do have a bit of a dynamic of sorts. This is all, of course, pending on if Cammy is dead. He could bring Cammy back, resurrect her, maybe. So, yeah. But that's it, though. That's why I'm so convinced we haven't seen the last of Cammy. Because there are two possible avenues we can take with this. Both are very, very viable. But I think my first hunch is a lot more better, just because it's so fucked up. So, yeah. And it's so fucked up, even if, like, because I don't assume, I think Aurora doesn't believe, like, she has no knowledge about the fact that, well, Vincent's now, you know, regent and all of that, and he gets one resurrection. I don't think Aurora knows that. So it's a fucked up way to think about. Otherwise, it's just like, oh, well, we could just resurrect her. Vincent, do your thing. Yeah. Holy shit. But this is going to send Klaus off on the deep end big time, I'd say. He was finally happy. And again, one of the reasons why I'm clinging on to my first theory about Cammy coming back, that we haven't seen the last of Cammy, is because that humanity's going to be gone. I mean, of course she'll still be Cammy and all of that, but yeah. So, oy. And I really, really loved that with Cammy and Klaus. I loved them this entire episode, don't get me wrong. And that's it though, with Klaus, this was putting him in a position where he would potentially be changed for the better. So, yeah. Holy shit. Man. Yeah, I'm just and even with Vincent, he is being threatened to be reunited with Finn, which I can kind of see happening. Oh, but what if it does happen now? I don't know, because see, I don't know if Finn would bring back Cole. Again, you've got one resurrection. He would want to bring back Esther though, right? Would Finn? Could that happen again? Like, if you've been resurrected before, can you be resurrected again? But then again, yeah, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oh, I'm just so... Yeah. I'm just so perplexed with everything, because shit kicked off with Rebecca and part of the prophecy was fulfilled again. I would say. Again, even Elijah didn't even want to do it because he knows what this means. He knows logistically it's to, you know, ensure that we don't have the dramatics that we had in this episode, because it took Klaus and Elijah to pin her down. And she could have, with Rebecca, she could have easily ended Haley. She could have easily ended Cammy. So, this was the best case possible, but at the same time, it's like, well, it's part of the prophecy being fulfilled. And we don't want that. So, yeah. But... again, everything was kicking off in this episode. Yeah. Man. What I also really, really did like about this episode so much as well was the scene with Will. And that was very, very emotional stuff. And I'd say that was probably one of Klaus's best moves he's made in his tenure in this universe, I guess. It was just really, really... like, the words were just really, really powerful. And... yeah, and I mean, it doesn't help that... well, I say it doesn't help. It does help so much with Joseph's performance and all of that. But it's, I mean, Kenny was going through a real tough time and all of that, you know, adjusting and all of that. And, it was powerful stuff with Klaus trying to assure him, because it is also a mental health subject as well. In terms of, like Klaus even said that he, you know, that there is a lot of worth with him. He can't take the feelings of worthlessness away. And he's been through it, Klaus said. Like Klaus even said it himself. He's felt it. And obviously, following his journey, you can understand why. But, yeah, I mean, it was just a really, really powerful moment. About how you do matter, and, you know, you might damn yourself so much. And you might think you're worthless, and you might think you don't belong. But there are others who do think that, and it was such a beautiful moment, because I've been in that position where I've just felt worthless. I mean, I still feel like that, to be fair, quite a bunch of days, but there is beauty in you know, the comfort of the idea that you do matter, that, you know, people you know, do, even if it sometimes does feel like you're alone. I know that there is the idea that there are people who are there for you. So again, I've been there, and yeah. So it was just a really, really powerful sequence, just because, again, it was it was a topic that really related well in mental health, in terms of a person who might feel worthlessness and who do not matter, but they do deep down. And it was just a really, really amazing moment. So that's why I feel like it was one of Klaus's best moves, just because of the fact that you know, it can relate so heavily in the real world. And I know, obviously, I'm not alone in terms of those who have felt worthless, those who just do feel alone and feel like, yeah, they don't matter, but at the end of the day they do. And it was just a really, really important, a beautiful topic to talk about. So yeah, so that's that. I think that scene was just really incredible. But yeah, yeah, this episode, holy shit though. Yeah, I am very interested to see where it's going to go with Cammy and Klaus. Because I don't believe for 1 second that's the last we're going to see of Cammy. So, yeah. Because like I said, I feel like my theories work well. That losing like never seeing Cammy alive again, I guess, in some semblance would feel like a stupid move to make. So it would almost go... No, I'm not going to say it. There is a death that happens in Supernatural Season 10. I'm not going to say what, just in case. But if you know, you know. And it was so fucking dumb. And that's how I would feel if Cammy was to fully be dead and all of that. So yeah. But yeah, it was a great episode. My favorite, so I think this is probably one of my favorites. Yeah, I think this is probably my favorite episodes, one of my favorite episodes of the original so far. And it does bring a lot of intrigue for the next episode, big time, for what might happen with Cammy, for what is going to happen in regards to Klaus retaliating. It's going to be hell. But I'm here for it, so... yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!